Welcome to the journey. Here, we dive deep into stories that time forgot, explore science and imagination, and uncover truths hidden in mystery. If you're someone who loves history, sci-fi, or the untold wonders of our world, you're in the right place. He played demons. He played doctors. He played villains so well, we wondered if darkness came naturally to him. But behind the charm, the power, and the perfect jawline was a man fighting quiet battles we never saw. This is the story of Julian McMahon, his legacy, his mystery, and his untold farewell. Born in Sydney, Australia on July 27, 1968, Julian McMahon was anything but ordinary. His father, Sir William McMahon, wasn't just famous. He was the Prime Minister of Australia in the early 1970s. Politics, legacy, power, it was in his blood. But Julian wasn't drawn to Parliament halls. He was drawn to spotlights, sound stages, and eventually supernatural worlds. He dropped out of law school, left modeling, and took a sharp left turn into acting, proving that legacy doesn't always follow bloodlines. In the late 1990s, Julian found the role that would define a generation's teenage fantasy. Cole Turner, a half-demon in the cult, hit Charmed. He wasn't just a villain, he was a lover, a tragic figure, constantly torn between good and evil. And that's what made him stick. In an era of one-dimensional bad guys, McMahon brought depth, danger, and desire. For many, Cole Turner wasn't just a character, he was a symbol that maybe even darkness has a soul. In 2003, McMahon took on another unforgettable role, Dr. Christian Troy in Nip Tuck, a series that blurred the line between beauty and horror. Christian wasn't your average plastic surgeon. He was ego, pain, addiction, and vulnerability, carved into one dangerous man. The show was controversial, but McMahon's performance, unforgettable. He earned a Golden Globe nomination for turning a surgeon into something closer to a Shakespearean anti-hero. He made us question, what does it mean to transform, and what parts of ourselves can never be fixed? And then came Dr. Doom, the villain of Marvel's Fantastic Four 2005, and its sequel. Julian was cast as Victor Von Doom. Critics were mixed on the films, but no one forgot Doom. In a world of chaotic superheroes, McMahon gave Doom control. Cold, calculating, intelligent. A scientist who believed he knew better than the world. Sound familiar? Maybe that's why fans still debate, was Doom truly the villain or just misunderstood brilliance? Julian brought real-world arrogance and charisma to a fantasy villain, making him timeless. But behind the scenes, away from red carpets and fandoms, Julian McMahon was fighting a very different battle. On 2nd July 2025, the world learned that Julian McMahon had passed away at the age of 56. The cause, a private, courageous battle with cancer kept from the public until the very end. His wife, Kelly McMahon, confirmed he died peacefully in Clearwater, Florida, surrounded by family and love. The cast of Charmed, Nip Tuck, and Fantastic Four poured out memories, stories of warmth, humor, respect. Because he wasn't just the demon, he wasn't just the villain, he was Julian McMahon, a man of depth, of mystery, of incredible humanity. Julian left behind more than roles. He left behind a daughter, Madison. He left behind a body of work that inspired an entire generation of sci-fi, fantasy, and psychological storytelling. He made us believe that evil can love, that beauty has scars, that villains might be heroes in disguise. And in his silence, he taught us something else, that some of the bravest battles are fought far away from cameras. To Julian McMahon, you were the chaos we feared, the complexity we loved, and the man we'll never forget. Rest in power, rest in peace. If Julian's story moved you, like, share, and subscribe for more powerful stories from history, science fiction, and beyond. Drop a comment below. What was your favorite Julian McMahon role? This is Dohisci, where timeless mysteries come to life.